So if you're a coach that is struggling to get past 10K per month because you feel like it's almost impossible to acquire new leads without trying to get viral and whatnot, but you have a lot of case studies, you're an expert in your field, I want to show you the funnel that's going to make you rich, because I've been searching for the past 6 months every single funnel that is out there, the VSL funnel, the webinar funnel, you name it. I've tried everything, and I have created a system that's going to allow you to generate leads on autopilot while also growing your brand, while also not having to fight on sales calls with prospects, while having prospects that actually believe in you, trust you, and actually want your help. So let's actually get into this and let me show you how this works. So the typical ads funnel that we are all used to looks something like this. So we have multiple ads, let's say 5 ads, 5 different hooks, the same body. Then we send people to an opt-in page, then we send people to a VSL, then to a booking page, then a thank you, then they will jump on a call with you or with your closer. Now, the typical funnel is broken. Leads are unqualified. They don't know, trust, or like you, because you know that in order for someone to trust you, they need to watch at least 7 hours of your content, and they need to have at least 11 touch points with you, okay? Now, the cost per book call is going through the roof. If you ran the typical VSL funnel, you know that's gonna cost you anywhere between $300 and $500 to get a prospect on the call with you. And that is fucking expensive, because if you need 10 people to get on a call with, and then you have a conversion rate of 10% because these leads are cold, then you need to charge $10,000 for your program, right? So you can barely break even if you have to pay a fucking agency $2,500, $3,500, and your closer 15%, then you're going to be screwed big time, okay? You are pretty much working for peanuts. And I don't like this game because it's a losing game. The biggest problem is that the leads are cold and rush to a sales call with no trust built, no authority is established, so they doubt you from the very beginning. They join the calls with an if mindset instead of a buying mindset, and they are not financially or mentally qualified. And they also have low commitment. They book calls out of curiosity, not intent. People who are actually making money from these types of funnels are those who have, let's say, 5 upsells after the main thing. So then you buy a 2K program, then they have a 5K inner circle, then a 20K mastermind. That's how they make their money. But this is not the case for most coaches. And on top of that, let's be honest, most people who are making $500,000 per month or more have a 20% profit margin, right? They are barely keeping any money. This is the truth, okay? What's gonna happen if you follow this programming? You waste hours on calls that never close, you feel frustrated and second guess your offer, you start blaming the ads, pricing, or yourself, your closer burns out, explaining instead of selling, and revenue stays flat despite the fact that you are booking more calls. So what do we need to do to solve this problem? Well, you need to put long-form authority content between the ad and the call. You need to teach your method before they ever speak to you, so they need to be aware of your mechanism and they need to trust that the mechanism actually works. You need to show how you think, decide, and solve problems, and you need to add friction with multiple steps so only serious buyers continue. And then you need to make the sales call the final step, not the first conversation. But the problem is that regular funnels move too fast. They push people to a call before trust exists. They rely on pages and testimonials, not your thinking and judgment. They create low friction. Anyone can book, even if they're broke or unsure. They attract explanation seekers, not buyers ready to act. And they position the sales call as discovery instead of confirmation. So essentially, you are framing the sales call as a place where they can get information so they can do it by themselves. And then when people actually find out that they need to buy something, they feel like they've been betrayed, which makes a lot of sense. I have figured out a new way of running a funnel. I call it the full stack AI funnel. And it looks something like this. So we start on Meta and we run 5 creatives. There can be either video or static assets. Like for example, this one. This is my best asset so far. So 30-day meta ads, AI DM setter, 5 clients at 8K, no personal brand, and a screenshot of my revenue from August, okay? Now, this is amazing because we are running profile visits, aka we are trying to get followers, qualified followers, people who are in your reach looking to get a solution. As you can see here, these are my statistics because I'm trying to. The problem with this type of approach is that I cannot run 5 ads at the same time because I cannot tell which ad is bringing me what follower. So I have to run each ad for 4 days until I figure out how much money I need to spend to get each follower, and then this ad was the best. So in total, over the last 30 days, I got 454 followers, 82 people unfollow me, probably because of my content, because this profile was used for a different niche in the past, but I got 454 new followers. And what I did on top of that, because it's not only about getting the followers, but it's about converting them into booked calls. I have created an AI setter, it's called Codify. And this AI setter actually messages every single new lead, qualifies them, and if the lead is qualified, they will be booked into my calendar so I can close them. Or they will be sent a sales asset like a YouTube video and whatnot if they're not qualified, right? And then it also follows up with the prospect. So then this whole process is automated. All you need to do is create a couple of creatives, assuming your profile is on point. You will be getting qualified followers, and the AI setter qualifies them and books them on your calendar. Now, the great part about this is that, sure, it's slower, I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be a slower process compared with a typical VSL funnel. But the advantage is that right now you're building your brand. So if someone follows you today, they might not book in tomorrow, but they will be watching your stories. They will be seeing your content. They will be watching your testimonials. They will be watching your YouTube videos. I'm getting more followers and more views on my YouTube channel. Even though this YouTube channel is very small, I'm getting views and subscribes from the people that find me on Instagram, okay? So I'm building my ecosystem, and then if not today, in a month from now, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year from now, they will convert. But I didn't have to go viral, I didn't have to create content every day, I didn't have to do anything. Now I wanna show you how this AI setter actually books calls. So I'm gonna play this from the very beginning. This is a screen recording from my phone, and you will see exactly how this works. And that's it. Just so you can understand, I have a return on ad spend of 10 to 12, right? So I spend $1,000 a month, I make 10K. I want to make 30K, I spend $3,000 a month, right? We have clients that are making even more than this because they have a stronger brand, stronger positioning, and so on and so forth. I'm pretty new in this niche, so I'm still, getting my name out there. But if you already have 10, 20, 30 case studies, and if you are unable to crack 50K per month, you need to try the AI full stack funnel. It's impossible to fail with it, because in the worst case scenario, you get more qualified buyers, you get people to watch your content on YouTube, you get people to watch your stories, you get people to talk to in the DMs, and you are just gonna fucking crush it. No matter what niche you're in, no matter what you're selling, no matter what, you'll be making a lot of money. And now if you want to implement this system into your business, I want you to click on the first link in the description, and I want you to book a call with me. I'm not gonna hard sell you, I'm not gonna push you. I am a business owner just like you. I respect your time. I am not one of those guys that I want to objection handle you forever. So book a call and let's have a quick chat, and let's see if this funnel actually fits your business. I'm 100% sure it's gonna take your business to the next level without having to create content every day, without having to go viral, without having to do any of that bullshit. Just a simple system that actually works 24/7 for you.